Hi. Thank you for watching. My name is Daniel Stahl. I have the incredible privilege of pastoring the Palms Church, and I serve also as a life coach with My Destiny Life Coaching. I'm so glad you're watching today. I want to talk to you about a person in Scripture. I had not, even though I'd been a Christ follower for many years, I did what a lot of people did when they read through some of the Old Testament passages, books, especially like First Chronicles, because there's a situation where there are 9 chapters, 9 whole chapters of so-and-so begat so-and-so, had a kid this name, had a kid this name, his grandfather. 9 chapters of just name after name after name after name, hundreds and hundreds of names. Now I want you to imagine a theater. Imagine like a large stage, and and it's crowded with people. But then all of a sudden you hear this loud clanging sound, and a spotlight comes on, and there's one guy that spotlight zooms in on, and his face and his body starts being outlined and standing out from the multitude of people on the stage with him. That's exactly what happened in 1 Chronicles chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. They were going down through, the guy who recorded it was this name, this name, this name, this name, this name, this name, and then it comes up and it says, now Jabez. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, and his mother named him Jabez because she bore him with pain. His name actually meant pain. Wouldn't that be great to have a name like that to carry around with you as a reminder of the pain you caused your mama? But then this is what it says. And Jabez asked God a prayer. Name, 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 name. Now Jabez was more honorable. And then it says, Jabez prayed to God, and he says, oh God, bless me indeed. That was his prayer. It starts off, bless me indeed. Enlarge my territory. Let your hand be upon me, and help me and protect me from harm and evil, and help me not to cause harm. And the last part says, and God answered his request. And then it goes, name, 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 for 4 more chapters. 4 more chapters. Now imagine that spotlight being shined on that guy. God says, I want you to remember this guy. He did something spectacular. And I know that we live in a day when lots of spotlights, lots of fame, lots of momentary fame. Social media these days, people can start singing and become a rock star. It's incredible. God bless them. And there was a time in history, though, where God said, there's one guy I want you to remember, and a guy that I want to highlight, and his name is Jabez. It's significant. And what is significant about him? He asked God for incredible things. And I want to encourage us for the next 2 or 3 videos. I'm going to talk about the specific prayer that Jabez offered up and encourage us to pray that same prayer in anticipation that God is going to answer us. It's going to be incredible. I believe God's going to open up some things for us. There's a verse a couple of chapters over in 2 Chronicles chapter 16 verse 9, and it says this, the eyes of the Lord roam to and fro throughout the whole earth. God is looking for a person whose heart is completely his, so that he can prove himself strong on that guy's behalf, that woman's behalf. Can you imagine that? God says, I'm looking to turn the spotlights on. I'm looking for some people who has a heart wholly after me. And he says, and I want to answer their prayers, and I want to show them my strength on their behalf. And that's what I want to be. I'm going to share some practical things in the next couple of videos that I think are going to help all of us become more of those type of people. There's only, almost 7 billion people now in the earth. I heard over 6 billion. God's looking for a few of us whose hearts are perfect toward him, completely his. And God says, I want to show myself strong. Well, I appreciate you watching this so far. If you want to look up that passage, it's in 1 Chronicles chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. And the second passage is 2 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 9. Look at those, think about them, and say, God, let it be me. Let it be me. I'll see you again.